How you guys doing tonight?
Enjoy it.
Haïti, si ouais, je t'ai fini, c'est sujet que je choisis, c'est parce que m'a souffri. Si ouais, que mélodie, qu'on entendait en gentille, c'est comme ça, moi senti. Moi là, dit bon chéri, m'a pégadé, gardé pas fini. Moi pas qu'à même utile. Chagrin, tristesse, mais t'agrément pour le final de la vie. Alors, prends plus pour m'écrire, pour demander pardon, demander pardon pour à quand frère yo pas où, pardonner yo tichou, pour rado yo chiré, pour quand yo m'a traité, yo fait ça sans penser. En vrai, moi t'allais, en vrai, qui est-ce qui va t'aider pour venir délivrer? C'est celle de toi, Timon, moi capoté sur un petit bout de papier pour dire que moi désolé. Hey, hey, hey. Yo t'y chanté pour Haïti, pour me dire senti ça, senti. Yo t'y chanté pour Haïti, pour me dire avec lui. Yo t'y chanté pour Haïti, pour me dire senti ça.
Welcome, Corhinn and Bogart to the
I'm a little camera, I'm a host, I'm everything. Okay, don't look so stiff because we're gonna have fun tonight. As a matter of fact, we have some crazy topics that we're going to discuss. And of course, some awesome performances. Once again, please, another round of applause for my dear cousins that just, break down. Just runs through our blood. Of course, I can't sing for nothing. It's okay. So to introduce myself, I am Corhinn from Chit Chat with Corhinn, and I have with me Boga.
Of course, Boga.
The host with the most of Lanmou Nan Paradi on the radio. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Awesome. You sound dead. How are you guys doing tonight? Thank you.
Boy, we have a show tonight.
Yes,
we have a show tonight. We got some hot topics.
Okay, we're going to start with the first topic. Here's a question. Would you cross the boundaries of friendship for love? As in platonic friendship for love. But before you answer that, here's the story. This girl grows up with this boy in the same neighborhood. Okay, they grow up, they become adults now. You follow me?
Okay.
Okay. And it just so happens they've been best friends for a number of years. And then it just so happens that the man, because I always say there is no platonic relationship really, but then again, you may prove me wrong. He falls in love.
There you go. You want me to take it from here?
Yes, please.
Yeah, best friends. This girl called me, and you want me to say Creole?
Yes, and I'll translate.
Okay. Une demoiselle qui est avec un problème. Et ça lui est possible, il y a un jeune gens que il avec depuis tout petit. Et bons amis. Et il est revenu au point, peut-être que nous avons le monde. Et dans le monde, nous avons Dieu pour nous dans ça. Jeune gens, c'est dans le moment ça, ils commencent à exprimer sentiment envers les amis. Bons amis, demoiselle la qui value le relationship, le friendship, il remet amitié que vous gagnez. Il peut que si la remet à monsieur, bah il va pas marcher, la peut-être ni friendship ni love. Finalité de l'imposition, la demande de technique, est-ce que tu as supposé remettre à monsieur, il m'a dit bouvard, à la minute, laver ça sur les zones, gagner ça minute, because il y a un petit feeling pour monsieur. Il remet monsieur, mais il peut, parce que le friendship est tellement bon. Le besoin de monsieur là, comme nos amis, monsieur pas la guerre. Pour nous, poser la question, should she go for it or should she not go for it?
Okay, short translation of that, since you heard the beginning of the story, you got to the part where he falls in love. Now she's afraid of falling in love back, because if she does, she's afraid of losing the friendship. So what would you do in that situation? Would you risk it or would you not?
Would you advise her to go for it or would you not?
I say no.
Huh?
I say don't do it.
Don't do it? Why?
What's the point? You're gonna lose the friendship anyway. What if they break up?
But what's the difference between someone I know and someone that I don't know really when it comes to a relationship?
Regardless. I'm just saying.
Anybody?
I'm the wrong person to ask. Okay. Wrong person to ask.
I mean, for real. I'm sorry.
I kind of have a two-fold answer. This is based on my own personal experience.
Okay.
I find that the best foundation for any relationship is a friendship. You should be friends first, so it begins that way. But as my Corhinn number 2 said, because I'm Corhinn. So you guys don't get confused. When you decide to cross the line with a friendship, you do risk losing that person in your life. And I had a friend in college, and he's still my friend. And the reason we remained platonic and it succeeded is because we decided not to cross the line to jeopardize the friendship. We both made that decision. Because we said if we did, and we stopped talking, then the loss of the friendship would really bother both of us. But we both admit that there was a flirtation there, and we probably would have got married if we crossed the line. But we didn't. But he's still my friend, and I'm so happy that he's still my friend.
If you're friends, there's a lot of respect that you have for each other. Also, the relationship is respect, but the difference is you guys get sexually intimate. And once that gets in, that's when the feelings grow a little bit stronger. There's a lot of different things you want that friend that you have doing. When you guys was friends, she's allowed to talk to any guy she wanted to. You ain't got no worries, you ain't worried about it. And as soon as in a relationship, a little bit of jealousy come involved. Everybody got jealousy in them. I don't care what anyone say.
Okay.
You understand? You could be a man, woman. The hardest man in the world is the jealous man. You understand? So it doesn't matter if you guys are friends in a relationship. Relationship don't change the whole situation. My motto is, if I can't have you as a relationship, I don't want to lose a friendship.
One thing that you have to know, the whole argument thing, you said, oh yeah, once we're in a relationship, you guys are going to argue about the dumbest thing, but then you have to, like he said, a friendship begins with a relationship. So technically when you are in a relationship, that's friendship. It's kind of like both of them are combined together. So things that, like two friends, trust me, they argue, but then at the end of the day, we make up. If you look at the relationship, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
I think that when you're in a relationship with someone, when you argue, it actually matters. Like when you're just friends, it matters, but it's not the same level. Like you could just say, oh, whatever, I'll just talk to you in a few days and let it cool out and whatever. I mean, I've crossed the line before, and you know, I did what she's wondering if she should do or not, and ended up in a disaster, and I'll never do that again.
Wow. So it didn't work. It didn't work.
We stopped me caught.
We stopped me caught. There you go. That's why she's afraid. Well, you know, that's gonna happen.
I don't know why. She's okay. why are they gonna be a friend?
Why what?
If she love him, if she like me like you, why?
Why she doesn't go with him?
Yeah, why?
That's the problem. That's the problem. She doesn't wanna engage herself into this relationship, and then it doesn't work. And then she's gonna lose, like she said, she's gonna lose everything, the friendship and the years.
If they like you told them, they're gonna have a friend.
What is that?
Yeah, that's it. That's what they're always saying. Yeah, if I like her, she like me. I don't have our friend. I don't think about friend now. Let's make it.
Well, I think no matter what, love is love, feelings is feelings. It is such a beautiful thing when you're in love. I don't care if it's 2 minutes. I don't care if it's 3 minutes. I want to enjoy that 2 minutes to the fullest. So I did advise her to go ahead and go with that guy. I don't care if it's a stranger, if it's a good friend of mine. The fact is that I'm in love. I love that person. Let's just leave it like that. In fact, if it's gonna be for 2 days, 2 minutes, like I said, let me enjoy the 2 days and 2 minutes. I will worry later.
For love. I should call you Dr. Love.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a short break, and coming to the stage is I've followed them, I've interviewed them, I've listened to their song, I've read their blog. Don't shake your head. Oh, okay. Please welcome Project 1804.
There you go. Come on.
At first we standing tall. It seems like your own family waiting for you to fall. And friends don't speak. You fall to your knees like please. And it seems like even he can't be reached. So underdog, it's time for you to bark. It's time for you to starve. It's time to show some teeth. Hell, it's time to show the world you're not so weak. You rather die on your feet than living on your knees. With faith in yourself is your only option. You have no other choice. You must believe. Finally, a song for the lost. It's been a long time coming, an anthem for the underdogs.
The underdogs, the underdogs. Time is here for the underdogs, the underdogs, the underdogs. Hands up, let's hear it for the underdogs, the underdogs, the underdogs. Hands up, everybody, for the underdogs, the underdogs. The underdogs, you can't stop running, stop running. So close your eyes, take a look into the ever. It's fresh, the beginning of an era. The things that like to spark from your mind to your soul to the world and fill your heart. Oh, hey, won't you walk with me?
Come on.
I live my ears to let you talk to me.
That's right.
It's the changing of the game. Ain't on this wall, we all write names for shame. And if you had to kill, find 9 more dogs on the battlefield. Yeah, I know you like the thrill. Hard work, sweat, blood, and a lot of will. They say this is the year. Yeah. No fear.
No fear.
It's the changing of the game. In this war, we all write our names to fame, cause we are underdogs. The underdogs. Hands up, everybody, for the underdogs. The underdogs. The underdogs. One time, rest here for the underdogs.
Thank you.
I want to send a big shout out to Angie in the house. Also, we got Mimi in the house. This is a special group.
Yes.
I'm falling in love with them.
You know what? They've been supporting us since day one. Day one.
And not only that, I need y'all to do the same. This Wednesday coming up, Buka. Do we have Buka this Wednesday coming? 31st.
So
You
31st,
guys.
Mocha Cafe, Buka. This is all talent shows. So shout out to Buka and the crew. All right.
That's right. Okay.
So second topic. What would you do if your partner's excitement depended on something else other than you? Which means when he steps into the bedroom, he can't get it up. He doesn't have something else.
I remember that one. I don't need your help on that one, okay? I'm alright. I got this. Yeah.
Here's the story.
That's a good thing. There's always a story. And this is just to show you how our relationships have their own problems. You know, sometimes we have no problems in our relationship. We look for the problems. Listen to this. This is a married couple now. Everything started out pretty well, very well. You know, things are good. And then suddenly, the man can't get an erection without watching a pornographic movie. This thing's been going on and on and on and on.
I mean, really?
She tells me, Bogart, what do I do? It's been forever. For him to do anything with me, he has to pop a video. He has to put a video, a pornographic movie, an X-rated movie. Once that's on, he's ready. And it's a problem now. Without that, he cannot do anything. She wants to know if she's the problem or is the guy the problem.
He's the problem. Okay, but
no.
Before we get, I want to know who thinks it's a girl and who thinks it's the guy. Is the problem?
Yeah. Show of hands. Show of hands.
Who do you think is the problem?
My barman over there. Hello, my friend. Hello.
Okay, so everybody that says the girl has the problem.
Show of hands. Who thinks the lady is the problem?
Is the problem?
Show of hands. You think the lady is the problem?
Valid. Okay. So who thinks it's the guy that has the problem?
I think the guy has the
problem. Oh, Jesus. Everybody thinks it's the guy. Okay, let's start. Why don't we start with Sarah? So why do you think it's the guy? Why do you think the guy has it? Oh, he doesn't have any problem.
He's the problem. If he needs to watch a videotape to be up, like you said, why would that be a problem? He doesn't have a problem. He is a problem.
Man and the woman.
Okay.
If she want him to stop watching that, maybe she need to start doing some of the stuff that he is watching.
It's a mental problem, but it's not really a mental problem. It's just a fantasy that's being played in his mind. Okay? As his wife, perhaps she needs to find out what it is that is turning him on in the movie. What is it that the woman is doing, or is it a position thing? Is it the way she's dressed? Is she throwing it back a little hard? You know, find out what is it exactly that is turning him on from these movies, and then she needs to put them in practice. And that's just plain and simple. A lot of women make that mistake. Don't knock her, because whatever you won't do, the next chick will do. It's very simple. Just take whatever it is that you see that he is into and try to apply it in your own way. Maybe she's not really capturing what it is that's turning him on. She might think it's just a head job or a hand job or whatever, but it might be just for, just role playing. Maybe it's the clothing the woman has on. Maybe he has a foot fetish. She needs to get into his mind and into the movies he's watching and really analyze what's turning him on.
There is the name of that for that disease.
There
is a name for that disease. It's a psychological disease, but I don't think there's a name for that disease. So that man should go see a psychologist. And then what I want to ask is, if that man was in Haiti, whether it's no problem.
In the house, don't think I don't watch your shows. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, let me ask this. Is it basically the wife is it used to turn on before, or it just something that happened?
Remember, it's a married couple, so it was good.
Okay.
So to marry a woman.
Let me
let me tell you this. Let's try to analyze this a little bit deeper. Because sometimes you probably, I don't think exactly it's probably psychological, I understand. But they used to be good together. So as a result, when you use to whoever, like a female, and then you be married for a while, sometimes you need to change exactly whatever you used to do, because sometimes you get bored. That's one thing. And second, if in case you got a wife, it's the same way, like, if I'm gonna go as far as like Zena says, that doesn't mean if you get married and you don't have, like, GSC, you have to really do something so that you always attract your man. So therefore, if you want to attract your man for whatever reason, you need to do something and then make things happen. It's the same way that I heard with 2 comments in front, as far as what she said before, you need to do, I understand exactly she jumped the conclusion as far as she takes over the step from what she said, but basically you really need to analyze and then to do things a little bit and to make them accurate. Other than that, it's not gonna work, and that's the problem. I don't really think it's a psychological problem, but I think the woman, or whether if you used to do certain things, if you have don't stay on the house all the time. Go to a cruise, something romance, and do things different.
Just be more creative in a sense.
That's what it is, because a married couple, once you get married for a while, so sometimes you didn't see them do something. So maybe it might not, so I think that's what we can be figured out instead of the whole things going back and forth and so on and so forth. So I think this is the best solution.
Okay, alright. In a relationship, you have to court somebody, he just lost interest in her. Man, everybody watch porn, and more women watch porn than men. And men watch porn due to the fact that women does it. Like, this is what you like, and we'll do what you do. It's not derogatory or anything of that nature, but he just lost interest in her. When you're a married couple, they tend to lose focus on, okay, I'm married, so I'm happy. You start gaining weight. I didn't meet you like that. You was doing things in the car. You stop doing it. And then on top of that, we're doing things like, okay, you do get tired of the same position over. It becomes a chore. Like, okay, now you want to have a baby. This is what it is. Time to have sex. Every man, I'm sorry, well, I'm speaking for myself, we'll do it anytime you tell us we're going to do it. But when you want to do it, you don't want to do it. You always want to do it when you want to do it. So it's going to become a problem. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So it's not self-consciously more women buy porn than men. More women have toys. Ain't no guy going in no sex shop buying no dildo shop. It's for women. And y'all have a higher sex drive than we do. Sometimes. Right? That's what you said. You said the derogatory sex. Men, ladies, we wear smell good, we wear and dress nice, we do everything for y'all. My code is, this is a women's world, and we work hard for y'all. So make sure you flaunt, you walk sexy, you smell good. I'm gonna do my push-ups in the morning for you. Because if you didn't want me in the gym, I would not be in the gym, shorty, if you want me. If you didn't want me making $100,000 a year, I would not be driving the Lexus. But for that sake, I'm doing it for you. So until you stop being bigger and like, all right, now it's time for me to have sex. I don't want to do it no more. Because it's become a chore and I got tired of you. Now I have to watch this chick with big booty 2, 3, 4, 5. Because like, how you know what a hand job is, shawty, if you're not watching porn? Case for huh?
Who run the world? That's right. We would like to take a moment and actually tell you why we're doing this. For most of us that walk through the door, we actually think this is just a show, but there's actually a cause behind it. And I'd like to introduce you to the team that is behind all this. We have our artist in the group, Lynn. We have our manager that you saw at the door, Fredlin.
Fredlin, come up.
We have,
Fredlin.
believe it or not, she did say she doesn't speak Creole, but You're part of the family, Corhinn.
Corhinn.
She's our grant writer. Then you have Boga. Yeah, you're not going to name her. Come on. Pusha, where are you?
She's always in the background somewhere.
In the background. And the reason why I'm calling this person last is because she's the founder of the HHTA Foundation. She's the one who had that idea. And put it together. Welcome. So basically, this is our team. We're working hard every single week. Oh, I forgot to say me. That's right.
Yeah, this is Corhinn. There you go.
Corhinn number 1. Yes. We're working hard, very hard, to work on this. Now, we're talking about whether it's on the net, whether it's on foot, whether we're everywhere. You know, we have a very, how do you say that, touching cause that we took upon. When Boga went to Haiti, and he actually made contact with this organization called Adam Cask. And you can see on the pamphlet, you know, the name is long, but the description is there. They, right after the earthquake, they took upon themselves to take these kids, about 500 kids, under their wings. And their goal was to send these kids to school. So they successfully sent 217 kids to school. Now, they had an organization in Canada that was supporting them, but unfortunately, just recently, that organization pulled out. So, coming January, you'll have another 217 kids in the street not doing anything.
Actually, next month. School opens
next month?
Yes.
Next month. So, the thing is, we're not saying that we're going to change Haiti in a whole. But little projects by little projects, we can make a difference. You feel me so far? It's just that, you always hear organizations saying, yeah, they're going to feed the kids, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. But it's like, really, you need something concrete. We have people down in Haiti taking footage of these kids so that we can show you proof of what exactly we're doing. And this project is in the heart of each and every one of us. And this is why I'm very adamant about this. That this is not something that you hear in our mouth. This is something that we took to heart, and we have to make it work. I'm determined to make these kids remain in school come 2012, which means next month they still have to be in school. Come December, they still have to be in school. But guess what? 6 or 7 people cannot do it by themselves. We did put on the flyer that there is a donation of a minimum of $10. Usually you guys go to the club. I see all these Zoom parties, $10, $20, $25. There was an obsession by the sea the other day, $25. And I saw people, and I was there because I interviewed these people. Don't give someone nothing. We're gonna go to the store and buy, brand new kicks for $120 while another kid is suffering. We're here sitting, drinking and sipping our nice drink when this kid is still, under a tent, trying to figure out when he's going to eat the next day. For some reason, every time I think about that, it just hurts inside of me, Here we are in the United States. We all have an education. We're able to go to school. We're able to go to college. It's all good. We're living a good life. We're the generation that's supposed to create the path for the ones coming behind us. Are we doing something? Even if you're not active in an organization doing something, but you have people, these people right here, that are actually doing something for this. So we're not begging. This is not what we're trying to do. We're not begging for your money. But what we're trying to do is to get your support. Because regardless of what happens, these kids will remain in school and they will have the support to remain in school, to get an education, because they are the future of our country. I don't have any children, but I can feel it in my womb. If I don't do something, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. So when you walk out that door tonight,
donate. Little donation. Whatever you have, just donate. Freddie will be at the door while you're exiting. Please do it with your heart. And one model we're trying to keep is transparency. We're gonna do everything in transparency, meaning if we come up through your help, with your help, we come up with $10, $20, $10,000, $20,000. You're gonna know what we do with it. We have our website.
It's LePericlesFoundation.org.
LePericlesFoundation.org. If you cannot spell it, since it's a French word, whatever, LePericles, I believe it's on there, right?
It's on the pamphlet, so if you need to take it home with you, it's
all right.
in it.
We're going to put everything out there in the open so you can see that we are actually doing something. You're going to see pictures, you're going to see videos. We're really taking this to heart. We're going to do this. We're going to make it happen. That's how we started with this. You know, start small. Everything you do, you got to crawl before you walk, of course. I believe we're going to make it.
I believe we can make it. And guess what? When you go out there, spread the word. Tell, hey, listen, we have young professionals. This is what they're doing. Come support, you know. And then little by little, we'll get the circle.
Every Thursday, Sugar Cane. And again, please, before we go, I wanna say thank you to one person that just walked in here. Without his help, without him, I don't think we would be here today. Newton, if you have a second, please.
Yes.
He's the owner of the place. And when we came to him, we told him about what we're doing. He just opened his arm and said, "Hey guys, I'm here for you." And he's here helping us, and that's why we are here today. Newton.
All right. From the first time I met these guys, and I know they were up to something first, I think I met you first, and then the rest of the group. And don't wait until Thursday. If you guys just coming around every week, Sugar Cane is always here. We're open every day. Just stop by and and donate. And stay posted because we were talking about a lot of different things that we're going to be doing on a weekly basis, so that way we could raise some money to send these children to school. Like I said, we don't need $1 million from everyone, but every dollar counts. So whatever you can give, whatever you can donate will be greatly appreciated. And we're here, from Wednesday until Sunday every day. You could stop by, send somebody over. If you can't make it, hey, we'll take credit cards too if we have to. Just donate, send some money, and so we could send these kids to school. All right? There you go.
You good. Okay.
So I just wanted to make it very clear that when we started this, we did not want to knock on doors. We wanted to work hard. And if you like what we're doing, there's more projects that we keep thinking. We meet twice a week. We're working individuals, we have families, but we keep thinking, we're constantly thinking about what to do in order to draw your attention and to have you enjoy something. So this is, you see all these people here, they're working day and night, apart from the fact that they have lives. So we're not knocking on doors, we're putting on things that you like. You like what we're doing, support us. That's basically the bottom line. Thank you.
With that said, what do you guys think? You guys like what we're doing, the way we're doing this? You guys like it?